Hey, fellas, don't fight over that hot dog. Hell on ass. Hell on ass.
Do you want to make more money? Of course we all
Boy,
do.
don't that
So
look
find
good.
out how easy it is to train at home for a better career. Just get a pencil and paper right now and write down
You give me the
toll-free
biscuits!
number. There's absolutely no obligation, and no salesman will visit you. At International Correspondence Schools, more than 10 million men and women have trained for job promotions and new careers without setting foot inside a classroom. And now at home in your spare time, you can get your career diploma. Choose from any one of these courses. ICS High School, Child Daycare, Interior Decorating, Wildlife Forestry, Auto Mechanics, Computer Programming, Medical Dental Office Assistant, Journalism Short Story, Dressmaking, Fitness and Nutrition, Art, Police Sciences, Gardening, TV VCR Repair, Animal Sciences, Firearms Repair, Travel Tourism, Electronics, Secretarial, Small Engine Repair, Electrician, Child Psychology, or get your diploma in Hotel Restaurant Management, Bookkeeping, Business Management, or Accounting. Compare your present salary with the money you could be making in any one of these careers. They'll be repeated for you at the end of this commercial, so have your pencil ready to jot down the course you're most interested in. Then call the ICS toll-free number, and we'll send you one of these exciting career packs absolutely free with all the information you need. Your career pack explains how easy it is to study at home. It tells you about the many success stories of other people just like yourself who trained through ICS and got better jobs. And that's not all. You'll also see the exciting learning materials included in your course at no extra cost. They make it easy and fun to train for that better career. Here are those courses again, so call today for free information.
Call now for the free information Sally Struthers spoke about. Then decide if you want to train at home for a better career to make more money or advance in your present job. Call 1-800-637-9800. Operators are on duty now to send you free information by return mail. Choose any one of these exciting careers. That's 1-800-637-9800. Call now.
And here it is, the greatest advance in television since color television itself.
Patooey, pancakes is done.
Oh, yeah!
Hey, what's going on, Space Moose?
We got your guitar on. And we got the sock cop here.
I knew it smelled pretty good. Germany. Well, I guess that makes me the winner.
Yeah, thanks to the app, even a sock can live stream to anyone who wants to watch.
Whammo.
It makes absolutely no sense.
Please step away from the sock cop, which is me. Please step away.
So I guess I'll just take this hobby horse before we back to the store then.
Oh, wait, you got me a hobby horse?
I got you a hobby horse.
A SEAC music system, what a gift at just $249.
Humula babula zebola boobala humula babula zebola bop.
I ain't got nobody. Hey.
You know, a couple of years ago, I would have thought that was a horrible idea, but after being around Sock Cop as often as I have now, I trust that he will not disappoint us, that it won't be too disgusting, it won't be too weird. I trust him.
And now, on with the show.
On with the show, indeed-o. Smochus Fios, everybody, how's it going? Happy Monday. Monday. Man, don't you just love a Monday? What was that orange cat talking about, man? Remember that lasagna cat? You remember that lasagna cat? What was he always going on about? He was like, hey,
Pirate
Monday.
Patooey. Pancakes is done.
Patooey. Pancakes is done. Patooey. Don't know why I didn't do the pirate voice. Don't know why I didn't do the pirate voice. Ooh, pardon me. Pardon me. The tubby tabby with the catitude? That's exactly right. How is the place? The useless assistant leave a mess. Left a huge mess all over the place. Melted cheese. Tossed hither and yon. Throughout the kitchen. But luckily we was able to get a hazmat crew in there to clean everything up so everything's mostly back to normal. My favorite, Floyd Vivito, good to see you. My friend Commodore Friday is here. Ultravetica. Maybe he hates Mondays because John goes to work after the weekend. That's a very good point. Very good point. Ari Bobari on a 5-stream streak. Smooches for you. Thank you so much. But Ultravetica wants to come show you up with a 30-stream streak. 30 gallons of tiny corns. And then here comes Floyd Vivino saying, hold my beer. 35 straight streaks and over a foot of snow. Oh, my goodness. Thank you guys so much for the watch streaks. The watch streak. You know, people may not remember your job or how much money you have, but they will remember your streak watching the Sock Cop Show on Twitch. So good to see you there. Rabbi. No, didn't get taken over. Padistador. Good to see you, Padistador. Welcome in. Ultravetica. Much love. Jay Forsyth. What's going on, Jay Forsyth? Hanging out in his car, I'm sure. I've never seen him outside of a car. But I've also never seen it move. So there you go. Doc Rob is here. Good to see you, Ari Bobari. Ruthie Rainbow. Smooches for you. And Ari Bobari, I would like to get your hot dish recipe. I would like that because I would like to cook that hot dish. Well, cook me one of them hot dishes so I can say, boy, don't that look good. So much streaking right here is going to break TOS. You got that right, the big room. That's what we're going for.
Boy, don't that look good.
Boy, don't that look good. Oh, boy, you betcha, yeah. Oh, you betcha, yeah. Oh, let's see what game it picks. Oh, some sort of track and field type of thing. Kaplow! Oh, that orange guy. I mean, the pink guy. You didn't tell us your assistant is aging backward. What is it, like some sort of Benjamin Button situation thing going on?
Tot hot dish.
Track and field with the power pad. I had a power pad, but it's hard to do when you don't have any legs. I had the weedest thing, so I tried to go like blah 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 blah, but it wouldn't work.
Of tiny corns.
Couldn't get the dadgum thing to work. So you all survived. Thank you so much for coming back on Monday. One away from 30, Ruthie Rainbow. That's fantastic. Thank you so much, my friend. Gallon of stretchy weenus. Oh, my goodness gracious. The old weenus wiggle. Hey-oh. Surviving the Fern. Surviving the Fern. That's right. Vern the Fern has somehow made it snow everywhere. I'm not exactly sure how he was able to do that, but apparently he is. So I apologize / you're welcome. Do you want the cheesy version or the not cheesy one? Let me say it loud for the people in the back. Cheesy! Yes, indeed. Need the cheesy one. Battling Bird. Hope you're doing well. I'm doing fantastic. Just staying warm. Avoiding the yellow snow like Grizzleby told me to. Having a grand old time. How you doing, Mr.
31
Dangus?
months.
Smooches for you.
Fire emoji. Big love to @SockCop for always showing up and putting in the work. The dedication, the energy, and the community you've built are top tier. Appreciate everything you do, proud to support and ride along for the journey. Purple heart emoji.
Oh my goodness gracious. Jolt Freak, smooches for you, my friend. Thank you so much, first of all, for 31 months. Holy cow. And those very, very kind words. Look at that. If I had tear ducts, there may be a little droplet, little water droplet creeping down Sock Cop's face there. May do that. Lacey, thank you so much for following, my friend. Smooches for you. Welcome in. Send it over when you get back home. Yes, thank you, Arbo Boy. I would love to. I've been meaning to message you about that, but every time I think about doing that, I'm like, she's probably doing something a lot more important than trying to give a sock a hot dish recipe right now. So there you go. There's a line of destruction from southeast to northwest through Mississippi. Some counties with greater than 70% power outage, but I'm just on the north side of it where I'm just iced in. Oh my goodness gracious. Hope everybody. Yeah, I saw some of the footage. I was watching the news and things like that just to see. It's one of those days you watch for the weather, see what's going on. Everything's fine here. But you do see some other places, not even all that far away, that are just getting absolutely wrecked. REKT. Just like Colorado Friday. Oh, look at that. Oh, man. I turned the weather thing on. And see, this is what I'm dealing with. Not so bad. But next week they say, oh, yours is coming. Oh, yours is coming. What snow? Merry Christmas snow is it's a weather phenomenon in which snow falls from the sky or something like that. I'm not exactly sure. I've only seen it a couple times myself. 72 degrees and clear blue sky in Central Florida. Look at all the Florida and the California folks just sitting back in their easy chairs, just laughing. Oh, the poor peons in their snow. You want some more? Gotta get to 119 degrees freedom units for me today. Out in the outback. Oh, my goodness gracious, Ultravetica. Cold on one side and hot on the other. Somebody needs to flip the earth. I believe it's cooking on one side and freezing cold on the other. It's like somebody put the earth in the microwave. You know what I mean? So like in Australia is the bowl, which is now piping hot, and then the rest of us is still frozen in the middle. Still frozen in the middle, like a dadgum frozen burrito. You know what I mean? Plate's 10,000 degrees, burrito's still frozen. Yeah, I know it's a summer in Australia. That still doesn't make it right. Yeah, gas station burrito. There you go. I have an aunt who lives in South Florida. She loves to send pictures when we are freezing. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Better than gas station sushi. Yeah, most of the time. Most of the time. Desert adjacent. Wish I was dessert adjacent. A gallon of ice cream, please. Hello. Little dessert. Sounds pretty good. You never had sushi, Doc Rob? Well, it's just, you know, it's just a food. It's one of many foods that you may choose to eat if you live upon planet Earth. The awning at the music store collapsed. I'm on my way, Chief Stones. We'll pick it up. Are we going to fix it? Are we going to pick it up and fix it, or is that somebody else's job? Because I don't want to go all the way out there just to stay there and watch some other guy do it. You know what I mean?
Give me the police.
But I'm happy to help. Quack Splat, so good to see us. We will be playing some duck races in a little bit. I got started a little later than I wanted to. Had to catch up on my chores, you know what I mean? Had to pick things up and then put them back down again.
Well, I can't say that they know, my brother. What a tie.
What a tie. What a tie. Be extra stern with speed is now, officer. So I've seen how people who only get snow once every few years drive. It's unbelievable, the big room. It's unbelievable. Yeah, it's not snowing currently where I am. But they say there's supposed to be like another wave coming through next week. Or this weekend. So we may get ours. I don't know. I hope not. I hope not. That's the job for the useless assistant. Well, hence his first name, Useless. Gotta do jack squat. I was walking around trying to clean up, and the useless assistant was like, "Hey, man, you blocking the TV? I'm trying to play some video games." Yeah. But I hope everybody does stay safe. 100% the big room. Safe and warm and all that kind of stuff. Weather, man. Patooey. Can someone please get the crayons out for me and explain what a tie? The Googles does not help. Ultravetica, that right yonder is from one of the greatest cinematic masterpieces that has ever been put to celluloid, and that is Pootie Tang. Pootie Tang is the name of the film. And if you have not seen Pootie Tang, I would highly recommend. Maybe it's banned in Australia. I don't know, but there are ways around it. I will happily send you a copy on VHS, Ultravetica, if you can't find it any other way. Pootie Tang. Music store game. Yeah, I don't know what game that was. Don't know. I haven't seen the Calicut come in. Greatest film I ever saw with my eyeballeroids. Thank you, Suckup, for bringing it into my life. Oh, you're very welcome, Commodore Ford. I can't believe I was your first introduction to Pootie Tang, my main Damie. Big fan of Jamie Foxx. Yeah, Jamie Foxx is fine. Australia should be banned because of all the deadly creatures. Is that true? I don't think there's any deadly creatures except for Ultravetica. I know what Tang is. Surely it's not a flavor of Tang. No, it is not a flavor of Tang. No. It's not associated with the orangutans or the Tangs or anything like that. Odd and stanky question: can the useless assistant be rented out for party? Yeah, I'm sure. Yeah, that guy, he'll do all kind of stuff for a shiny nickel. You know what I mean? He's got no scruples at all. So for sure, yeah, not a problem. Ultravetica is apex predator of Australia. That's right. That's right. My mom Leslie and I did not know you were streaming today. We were surprised. Well, I didn't mean to surprise you. Hopefully it was a good surprise. Like I wouldn't give your troubles to a Lude Lacey on a rock. Lude Lacey, smooches for you, my friend. Smooches for you, Lude Lacey. How you doing? Hope everything's been going all right. Fun fact, Pootie Tang was all set to win Best Picture, but they couldn't say the name on the Oscars. I believe that, the big room. I believe that. Smooches for you, my friend. Just Other Blowhard is working. I made sure of that before I went live. Made sure of that. Got to watch out for the drop bears if you're in Australia. Got to watch out for the drop bears. All kind of very dangerous things over there.
Step into a Slim Jim.
He begged for you to stream, and then he's not here. I think he meant tonight. I think he's going to get upset because I think he's going to assume tonight. But I cannot stream tonight because tonight I am watching a movie with the Bin Monster TV guys. I think that's tonight. Pretty sure it is. Supposed to be watching the movie where, oh my goodness, don't you bring banging that French bear out here. It is too early in the day, too cold. Well, actually, it's a good day for the French bear because it's cold enough. It's cold enough. So that's what. Just another drop bear. If you know, you know, and I know. Ultra Vatican. Oh, I know. Yeah, he's gonna get upset that he said, "No, I meant tonight. I meant tonight." But gonna be watching a movie with the Bin Monster TV people, so we can get ready for our show tomorrow. I'm gonna be on Control Alt Death, which is not as violent as it sounds. But we're watching Maniac Cop in their little Discord thing. And then we're going to talk about it tomorrow on the stream. Not 100% sure how it works. Firefighter, get out of here with your garbage. Calicot, smooches for you. I checked your calendar. That is Tuesday night. That's right. Tuesday night. Today's Monday. We watch the movie. Then Tuesday, we do the show. Tomorrow. Thank you so much
I am
for
here.
confirming. I'm pretty sure. Just Another Blowhard is here.
Give me the police.
Smooches for yous. Smooches for you, Just Another Blowhard. We was just talking about you. You must have heard you, felt your ears burning, doing the thing. So good to see you.
Wow.
Get my name out your mouth.
Get my name out your mouth. Low down and dirty, boy, you know what I'm about. Stay out my way and keep my name out your mouth. Cause I'm low down, dirty. If you heard me, get up earlier to stitch the worm. That's Dirty D's song from Pootie Tang. Pootie Tang. The Dirty D theme song. Dirty D. Good old Dirty D. Please slap me. Just Another Blowhard. Whoa!
Well, I can't say the name, no, my brother. What a
What
tie.
a tie. What a tie. Yes, indeed. Oh, there's Wheel of Fortune. We know that one. What's going on there, firefighter? Do not speed in the snow. Oh, my goodness gracious, firefighter. You trying to come in here and raise my dadgum blood pressure and whatnot? Talk about speeding out in the snow? Baby Sock needs to make an appearance. It's time to regrow your mustache. Oh, my goodness gracious. He's trying to get me mangled again. Trying to get me mangled. Bonjour, cellar dweller. Hope you're having a nice snow day. Well, it's not snowing here. I mean, except for all that snow right there. But that doesn't count. And the snow down there, I guess. There's some snow down in that general area. But it's not snowing where I am. My title is a lie. Hello, caller. You're on the air. How can I help you?
I just sped all the way home to see you.
Oh, my goodness gracious. Is this you, firefighter?
Yes, it is.
Oh, my goodness gracious. Why must you come in and taunt me with all of these speeding stories? Oh, my goodness gracious.
Just to torment you.
Oh, well, it's working. It's working.
I did
hope
a
you're
90
happy.
and a 35. And
Oh, my, I can't listen to this. Can't listen to that. 90 and a 30. Oh, my goodness gracious. The math just boggles the brain.
Well, I didn't call you. I wanted to talk to Rupert.
Oh, okay. Here you go, Rupert. It's for you. It's firefighter.
All right. Well, have a good stream.
Well, thank you so much, firefighter. Drive safe. And you be stay
I
warm
will.
out there.
Speeding.
Oh, my goodness gracious. Smooches, get out of here.
See ya.
Toodaloo. Thank you so much, firefighter, for calling in. And Gucci Slides, thanks for following. I appreciate that, my friend. Unbelievable. I have one thing to say to you, firefighter, and that is get out of here with your garbage. Cellar dweller. Yes, we talked about, and this is the thing, firefighter, if you're on your way to a fire and you're driving a fire truck, then that's okay. You got the lights on, you got the sirens, you got the whole thing. Fine, no problem. But firefighter says that he does a lot of speeding on his own personal time. Just for fun. Just for fun. Having a great time. Zoom, zoom, zoom. Like a cat with the zoomies in the middle of the night. Firefighter hops in his old Honda Accord. I don't know what you drive. Driving it around. Zoom, zoom, zoom. Zoom, zoom, zoom. Makes me sick. You can even put ranch on Vern. He prefers to have ranch upon him. It's not illegal if you don't get caught. That is not how the law works. Not how the law works. No siree, Bob-a-rooney. Nope. Not a bit. Not a bit. Not a bit. Nope. Ugh. A gateway crime. Next will be bailing out firefighter. That's right, Calicott. It is a gateway crime. Sock Cop's back. Tina French smooches for you. It's not illegal if the jury nullifies the crime. Well, I guess you got a point there. Official Danny Matty on a 7-stream streak. Look at that. 7. The speeding to murdering pipeline. I tell you what, it's a busy pipeline. And it gets clogged with all sorts of criminal elements. All these tickets. Somebody doesn't know how to use the 3 seashells. Doesn't even know how to use the 3 seashells. What a maroon. What a 10-foot polecat they are. Don't even know how to use the 3 shells. Yeah, so don't be speeding. If you're out there with a dadgum, you know what I mean, snow and the ice and all that kind of garbage out there, and you're like, I better get home as fast as I can. Hadouken! It's common courtesy, if you are going to be driving in the snow, to go out and give a Hadouken to all the ice to melt it. You just give it a Hadouken! Lead foot today, lead spray tomorrow. You're absolutely right. What? Absolutely right. What is the gateway crime after speeding? Usually a little burgling. Usually it starts with a little burgling. You know, you steal something from like a store or something like that, and then you're like, oh, I got away with that. I got away with all that speeding, got away with that stealing. I bet I could start a cult and not pay taxes. And then after that, you start with the shanking. And then next thing you know, you're pulling tags off of mattresses, and it just gets worse from there. Exactly. Floppy, you wouldn't copy a floppy. Don't copy that floppy. Home taping is destroying the music business. So you don't condone the speed if you're close to laying down some trick tracks in your underpants. No, that's between you and the Lord of your choice. You can drive and poop your pants if you want to. You wouldn't download a bear. No, you wouldn't. You wouldn't do that. So why would you speed? See, it's simple logic, people. I don't understand. I heard the assistant guy is a burglar or something like that. Oh yeah, it just got a bad name. Is all it is. A succulent Chinese meal. You sample the little candies from the store. See, that's what I'm talking about. You start sampling the candies without paying for them. You're gonna walk around the store and eat a whole bunch of grapes. You're gonna eat all the grapes. And they'd be like, I decided I didn't want to buy those grapes. Right there at the last second. They'll be like, hey, that guy stole the grapes. And you'd be like, oh, you want them back? Bleh, bleh, bleh. And they'll be like, no, you can have them. And then you go, ha! I've gotten away with another crime. So why come over to the feast solely with the intent of destroying it? I would never do such a thing. We got us a phone call. Hello, caller. You're on the air. How can I help you?
Wow, you actually took my advice for once.
What was your advice?
You actually did the stream today.
Oh,
I didn't think you were going to do it. I just thought that you were just going to be like, no, I'm busy doing whatever it is Jason does. Or excuse me, Sock Cop. We're playing Sock Cop today.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes, I gotta keep a sheet going on of what's going on.
Yeah, I have a handy flow chart that I can send to you if you think that would be good. There's a PowerPoint presentation as well.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah, all sorts of information available out there.
Yes. Well, no, because it's like one of my days off, and it normally is, so I kind of miss the whole, snow day aspect because, I'm already off.
Right.
But I'm hearing about, we got like a foot maybe of snow, and it basically shut the entire city of Indianapolis, Florida down. So,
speaking as a sock, a foot is about all I can handle. You know what I'm
saying? Exactly. There you go. Matter of fact, I might have to wear 2 here when I go up and dig out my car because I got to do that. I don't want to do it in the morning, and as it's sitting out there. Let me get to a point. I'm playing Fallout right now, of course, because that's what I do.
I played Fallout early, and I was hoping that you would be on, and then it was like, nope, he quit playing an hour ago. So I played for a little bit, and I never saw you on there.
Well, I'm on right now, and now you're
Well,
on
I'm here right now, so that does me no good.
Yes, I know. Let me go back to my, because that is that's one thing I don't like about this game, and I understand why. It's that there's no pause. Like, I'm an adult.
Oh yeah.
So if I order food or have to go to the bathroom, I can't really pause, because if I pause and then I'll come back and then like a death claw just came over and just ripped myself apart. And it's like, but I'm in the middle of, I'm in the middle of what have you. So, but anyways, I did watch the stream last night. I had it on in the background. It was very much. No, you didn't stream, but I had to, because I was working with the Breaking Kayfabe stream. So I had to.
You watched the replay? Okay. I thought maybe I had a wild night last night and forgot about it. Okay, I know what you're talking about. Oh, there's rewind.
In the middle of, I'm in the middle of what have you. So, but anyways, I did watch the stream last night. I had it on in the background. It was very much. No, you didn't stream, but I had to, because I was working with the Breaking Kayfabe stream. So I had to.
You watched the replay? Okay. I thought maybe I had a wild night. All right, we're back.
All right, we're back. And it was very much a regular guy doing regular stream type of thing, which I appreciate. I thought it was really fun. But it was nice. I had it on the background, so it was like radio mode, so I really couldn't see a whole lot what you were doing, and your guerrilla style filmmaking technique that you've done with it. I know I gave you I think you called it a very smart aleck remark when I said useless assistant should be useless cinematographer because lights. But then again, this is not your normal get up, so I understand you have to improvise, and I'm sure your kitchen is not made for streaming purposes. So, and
it was supposed to be. Whenever I bought that, I said, hey, is this going to be suitable for streaming 10 years in the future? And they were like, yeah, sure, whatever. Fan of Dodgers, thank you so much for gifted 2 submarine sandwiches to the peoples. Thank you so much. Very kind of you. Fan of Dodgers.
I am a fan of the Dodgers.
You're a fan of the Dodgers?
Of course I am.
Is that you?
Lived out in L.A. Yeah, no, it's not me.
Oh,
I wouldn't have like 4 or 5 people on here. I'm too much of a narcissist to have a character. But again, going back to the stream idea, it just, and I even brought this up when it was out. It was like when you watch the Pee Wee documentary, the whole idea of him having a character that wasn't him, and that whole dichotomy of, well, it should be more about Pee Wee. It should be, he wanted more of the praise, but then again, when you don't put yourself out there, you can't get the praise. You know what I'm saying? So,
yeah, I think so. Didn't he die?
Yes, he did.
Oh, okay.
Thanks for paying attention. Make sure you're gonna make sure that he went. Well, I'll get around to it then. So I didn't know, unfortunately.
I thought I crossed that one off the list. There we go. Add that to the to-do. Sorry I'm late, had to switch planes, but don't worry, I'm now safely up in the air flying this thing. Way to go, CBM 321. Be careful flying planes in the snow. I don't know if it snows up in there, but I don't know how that works.
I think most, if not all of the, at least east of the Mississippi is basically shut down, with the exception of like Chicago and Minnesota. Well, Minnesota shut down for other reasons, but like I think Chicago, Detroit have kind of missed this. But I think basically from Indianapolis, or I know most of the East Coast got it, like New York and Philadelphia and Boston and all that. But like it really hit the South really well, and it's not just a normal, hey, it dropped below 50. No, this was like actual snow. They were like showing sledding down in Atlanta or something along those lines. So it's like, wow. So it seems like it's a really messed up thing. So
Yeah, it's pretty chilly.
it's pretty chilly.
Yeah, it's pretty chilly.
You didn't get
That's-
any
that's
snow.
about it.
You didn't get any ice or anything like that.
No, not that I saw. No, it's nice and sunny out there. You know, just a little chilly is all. Mate, grab a sweater. That's pretty much all the preparation that you need for today.
Is that your? I'm looking at it. I got new glasses, so I'm adjusting
Oh, so
to
you
see
got,
it because
you
I'm
got
an old man.
supervision now. Currently
Yeah,
in the south, no
supervision.
snow in this part, but I'm at the bottom of South Carolina, CBN 321. Yeah, I got another buddy. Lives near Charleston. He said there's not a whole lot going on over there. So I don't know. It's interesting. The weather, you know, what are you gonna do? It gets cold sometimes, and you try to stay warm, and then eventually it stops being as cold, and then you go, well, that's better, you know. Once that happens.
It's just interesting to shut everything down. And I didn't want to be this way, but I saw this when we had like the big, we had a huge Arctic vortex or whatever. This was about 10, 15 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
And it basically shut everything down. Before the pandemic shut everything down, but like it basically shut everything down. I remember my old apartment, I was watching it and I saw a Domino driver driving on a like empty road. And I'm like, what kind of jerk do you have to be when everything is shut down that, you know, you order delivery? Because, you know, granted, I mean, it makes sense if you really think about it because you're snowed in. And if you don't have food, you can get it. But then again, somebody has to get that for you.
Yeah, somebody's got to do it.
On the second hand, if I had a 4x4 with a four-wheel drive, I could make a killing driving for Uber or Uber Eats or DoorDash, you know, whoever's open at the time. I haven't checked if Waffle House is still open. I went to Waffle House the other night and had one of their nice little bowls, but because that's the for anybody who's not on the East Coast or the South, that is the index of how bad something is.
The Waffle House index? Yeah.
Yeah, the Waffle House. If the Waffle House shuts down, you know, stuff's gonna
things
hit
are
the
going
fan.
down.
Yeah, so because it takes very.
Papa Churro, thank you so much for following my friend Charizard. Smooches for you. Yeah,
Symphony. What's this song called? What? Okay.
No, she wanted to know what this song played in the background was called, so I told her.
I can't hear the background because I'm not watching.
No, you can't.
No.
But trust me, it's
So I don't know
there.
what the song is.
It's just
The
you
Boyle
know, I
Hard
don't know.
Concerto.
Greenville was one of the first Waffle Houses.
I think
to
this is.
close.
Well, I mean, they've closed Waffle Houses before, like it's unperforming Waffle Houses. Because if you ever notice that Waffle Houses are always on overpasses, always right next to the highway. I mean, that's where they are.
Yeah, usually.
And it's a good business model. I've seen some that aren't basically diners, and what I mean by that, they look like they're manufactured housing. Some of them have very large. I've seen like some restaurants be converted to Waffle Houses and have like ample seating, which actually you don't. When you go to a Waffle House, there's not ample seating, and it's usually pretty tight. And you know, big guys like me really can't sit in the booth because we have to squeeze in there. So it's just interesting.
You don't sit in the
now,
booth?
Here,
you sit at the bar? You're a bar man?
I sit at the bar. Yeah, I'm a bar man. Because usually, if I'm at a Waffle House, I'm usually by myself because it's usually not a date type of place. And even if it is 4:00 in the morning, if I'm with somebody, I'm not going to a Waffle House because I don't want to get into another situation.
Oh, well, that's
Plus,
how
the last
you get
time,
married. Going to Waffle House.
I understand that. Well, the last time I went to a Waffle House,
I disagree completely.
On
I
a
agree
date.
completely with that.
What is it? Wait, about what?
In New York, they have no Waffle House, but your local deli is the indicator. If your local deli's closed, then you're screwed. It's basically the same type of deal. Because that guy, that local deli, whoever runs that place probably lives like right upstairs. So if he can't even be bothered to go downstairs to start making sandwiches and stuff like that, then the thing, you know, something's going down.
I've never been to a deli, and we've got one here. So I don't know that whole, and it does seem like a very East Coast type of thing. But anyway, as I was saying, because I had a story here that you interrupted.
Oh, sorry about that. Sorry about that, eh?
Sorry about that, eh? Hey, I have gone with girlfriends, but not really like a date, to a Waffle House. I think the last time I went with somebody, it was like they just got out of the hospital and it was their comfort food, and I'll say that. But before that, the last time I went to a Waffle House was a date, and it was 35 years ago in 1990. Well, I'm doing math. It was in 1991 with a girlfriend in high school.
Great year, yeah.
And it was our, excuse me, it was our final date. And she broke up with me at the table. and
no,
while we were eating, she decided to get up and go play some music. I don't think she did this on purpose because I don't think she's that smart. But then she said, "Oh, I love this song," and played "Yesterday" by the Beatles. And if you ever,
after she broke up with you, she dropped that on you. She was like, "I don't think we should, see each other anymore. I'm gonna go play a song on the jukebox and then come sit back down and then just casually discuss the song that I played."
Well, I mean, we were teenagers. What do you expect? So, but I think that's very funny. But
wow,
do
what a
you and
story.
Mo go to
No
Waffle
wonder
House?
you're not a fan of the Waffle House.
Who's
You had a
that? Mo's not
traumatic
fan of the
experience
Waffle
there.
Well, there's a story there, so go right ahead.
Go right ahead with what?
I think you said Mo was not a fan of the Waffle House.
No, I said you. I said no wonder you're not a fan of the Waffle House. No, we love Waffle House in this house.
I never said I wasn't a fan. I'm just
no.
Not
You came in. You
of,
said you hated it. It was the worst place ever, and they should all shut down because they're by the freeway. That's what you said.
You listened to me. I just don't go there on dates. I don't get together and hey, everybody, let's go to the Waffle House. It's quick and easy, and that's what most of my dates have been the last.
Were you upset when they finally removed smoking from the Waffle House? Because that was like the last bastion for a long, long time.
No, because here's the thing. As I light up again.
That's what reminded me.
They were kind of... When I graduated in '93, and I went to college between '94 and '98, and that was really kind of the ending of smoking in public places. But I was also spending a lot of time in bars, and I remember hearing about how in California they banned it from bars, and us going, "Oh my God, how can that be?"
Right.
And then I moved to California, where they, so. I when I moved to California, kind of trained myself on it. The only good thing about smoking at a restaurant is that if you're waiting for your food, if you light up a cigarette, they will immediately bring it to you. So if you've been waiting there for a while,
now you have to go to the bathroom to do that.
Yeah, and then that type of thing. So.
Oh man, Kota Riniko Chan's worst breakup at the restaurant ever was a ramen bar. Ordered soup that takes a while to eat, then they broke up. I was like, I want to leave. Why did you get me to order soup and then break up with me? That's cruel. That's cruel and unusual, Kota Riniko Chan. That's terrible. Terrible. He lived in Los Angeles, Danny Manny, Los Angeles, California, where they make the movies and stuff like that.
That is true. I don't.
He was in the biz for a while.
Not for a while. Not for a while.
And I disagree completely. Then they may have taken you to the wrong Georgia if nobody offered to take you to a Waffle House. It's required. It's sort of like as soon as you cross the border into Alabama, they give you a VHS copy of Forrest Gump. The same thing. Anytime you go into Georgia.
I mean, there's one major highway that goes through Alabama. Goes through Georgia, which is 65, which goes through my area too. It goes from. Basically, it's Sherman's March. It goes from Chicago, I think, all the way to Orlando, if I'm not mistaken. I can't remember exactly, but it's 65. And it goes all the way down there. There has to be at least, I would say, 20 or 30, at least off of 65, just in the Atlanta area alone. So, but it's been a while since I've
there's
been
plenty
there,
of them.
So.
And he is a fan of the Dodgers. Yeah, he's a Dodgers fan.
I used to live off of Los Feliz. That's another thing. I'll get into that better. Los Feliz and the 5, which is about 10, 15 minutes away with no traffic from Dodger Stadium, about an hour and a half normally. So, you know, I saw a few Dodger games. I think I've been to 2 classic ballparks, and that's Wrigley. I never went to the first Comiskey, though I heard it was a dump. I've been to Wrigley and I've been to Dodger Stadium, and they're both great stadiums to watch baseball games on. So, but yeah, I was a Dodger fan. So.
If you're a fair weather fan, you could do worse than the Dodgers because the weather there is always usually pretty good. So you get to be a fan most of the time. Eagles Pie worked at Steak and Shake, and they had a smoking section, 4 booths separated by a tall glass divider, as if the smoke can't flow over the barrier. I remember people. Somebody made this point. They said that having a smoking and non-smoking section in the restaurant is sort of like having a peeing and non-peeing section in a pool. It does, you know what I mean? It's not gonna. It doesn't do anything.
Steak and Shake, boy, that has really taken a downturn. I know it wasn't making money, but it's not the same company as it was. But anyway, I liken that to having smoking and no smoking sections on an airplane. I'm young enough to remember that because you're all breathing the same recycled air. It's not like, you know, there's vents that, you know, open up. So it's not like, you know, I liken it like that.
You could just crack a window.
Crack a window. Especially when I see something out on the wing.
Yeah.
See a monster dance on the wing.
To
answer Merry Christmas, Chris question, not really in the Hollywood area, close to the Hollywood area. Where I lived was in between Hollywood, Silver Lake, downtown LA, Glendale, and Hollywood. It's kind of like right there. I was equal distance from every one of those areas. I could have easily I took many times the 5 to the 10, and then I took the 5 to the 135 to the 405. By the way, it's very interesting that only in California highways are they say the, you know, I don't say the 65 or the 465 here, but when I was in Los Angeles, it was the 101 or the 405. I don't know if that's true of any other areas. We don't call it that here either. We're right here at the intersection of 65 and 10, but we don't call it the 10 or the 65. I drive 65 all the time. Yes, and I was on the 10 there. And
Mr. Dangus has some information about your recycled air theory. He says they have outflow valves. It's not completely recycled, the air in the plane, and he knows.
Yeah, he knows because he's a worker. I got nothing to add to that. By the way, this is going to be my phone call for the week, so you all are welcome. You know, I'm not calling tomorrow night. I'm not calling Wednesday.
Oh my goodness!
So, you know, and I'm taking up a lot of time because I requested this. I didn't get to watch the face reveal, so you're all stuck with me now.
Yep. People were asking about you.
I don't write these rules. I didn't come up with these.
Nope.
I'm trying to go back in the chat. I would say I'm a fair weather fan. I was like, that's the first time I lived in an area with a baseball team because I'm, you know, where I live in Indianapolis, Florida, there are literally like 5 different teams all around me. And that's why we will never have a baseball team. There's 2 in Chicago. There's 1 in Cincinnati, and there's one in St. Louis. And not counting the 1 in Cleveland and the 1 in Detroit. And, you know, there's all these around it. Because, of course, you can't have multiple teams in a small area because you'd split the fan base, which makes no sense because, like, the Yankees and the Mets and the Phillies, you know, they all play in a very close area.
Yeah, neither of those do any good.
So, and that was my team. And I wasn't going to be a Lakers fan because I was never a Lakers fan. Never been a big Lakers fan. Did not care about the Clippers.
Los Angeles, the land of 1,000 lakes.
Yeah, did not care about the Clippers. And at the time that I lived there, there was no football team out there, which was actually great because you could watch any football game at the time. So, you know,
with your rabbit ear television.
Yeah, way back when they were on newsreels. We didn't have live games. they were on the radio, and then we'd have to wait, pay a nickel to go to Nickelodeon and watch the newsreel.
Yeah, turn the little crank.
And watch them, turn the crank, and it was the leather helmets and no pads, and
They used to have
no
newsboys
rules,
come
that
up to
type
your
of
house and they would sing the results to you.
Yeah, that's right. We had town criers.
Mm-hmm.
We had like
town
the
criers.
hear ye. They won.
The one football team scored more points than the other. Breaking news. They won the game by scoring more points than the other team. Extra, extra.
So is the stream that you did the other day, and again, pardon me for giving my 2 cents in the whole thing,
Mm-hmm.
but is that going to become a regular type of thing?
Yeah, it's going to happen
Or-
again if that's what you're asking, yeah. Yeah, this
Is it
Friday,
gonna be like-
probably, yeah.
This Friday?
Yeah, probably
Interesting.
a
Are you
Friday
gonna be,
thing.
cooking again, or do you know? Are you?
Yes. If
yeah,
Ari
you
Bobari
could
gives
do
me her
that.
recipe for hot dish, I will be making that hot dish. Zick2K, thank you so much for following my friend Smooch's Views. And what's going on there, Billy D? 18 inches of snow. Oh, my goodness gracious. Don't like that. Don't like that. Yeah, is that okay with you if we do it on Friday?
That's fine with me. I'm not a producer.
Oh, okay.
Are you
What's
doing?
going on, bass guy?
Are you doing the TV cooking? Because a hot dish would probably take an hour because it goes into the oven, and it's probably best if it's like slow cooked or at least 20 minutes. So are you going to be? And I only say this because I worked on morning shows. I know how the sausage is made, and I absolutely hate it now. Where you have to get all the ingredients and you chop it up and you have little dishes, and then you bring somebody in and they mix it all together, and through the magic of television, it's already made, that type of thing. But, or is it going to be an actual cooking show? You're going to.
Well, it depends on how long it takes, because the stream lasts for a couple of hours. So if it's less than an hour from start to finish, I'll just Bill O'Reilly and do it live.
Hot dish.
Do it live.
Do it live.
Possibly. I mean, that you could do like an air fryer. I'm sure you can air fry a hot dish, or at least part of it. But grilled cheese is kind of prime for TV because again, it takes like 2 minutes to make. So
yeah, that's
and
why
looks very well. And
I made
never-
a grilled cheese on in real life, and then Eustace Assistant stole my gimmick and did that whole thing. Base guy
Stole your gimmick?
Stole my gimmick. So much snow in Canada, base guy. Oh my goodness gracious! Hope you stay warm. Base guy up there in Canada. Oh my goodness gracious! He streams sometimes. You get to watch it snow outside of his bedroom. It's really cool to see. If you like looking at a lot of snow, and I do.
But it's
From
because
a
it's
safe
new
distance.
to you. Yeah, it's like that's. I don't think you've ever lived north of the Mason-Dixon line. If you have, you haven't spent much time up there. So this is somewhat new. It's different when you have to deal with it for 3
I
months.
would change the teacher, yes indeed. No, that's what I'm saying. I don't want to deal with it. I want to look at it on the TV. That's what I want to do. So I like looking at it on the TV.
I did see something that you did and you made mention of it, the poverty and the government cheese aspect of it.
Mm-hmm.
I have never had a grilled cheese sandwich with actual cheese on it. I think my mom always made one because I haven't had a grilled cheese sandwich.
Also, look.
Hey, Danny Blueges, thank you so much for subscribing. 50 months. Oh, my goodness gracious.
Danny
Info
Blueges.
card. No, I'm currently not snowed in. So I'm doing okay. Doing all right. But thank you so much. Thank you so much for checking in on me. I would call in a gang of minions to dig me out if need to be, but it's
You have a gang of
unnecessary at the
minions?
current moment. Yeah. Well, I
Well,
don't
look-
like to brag, but
I guess I could be considered a minion. I'm your Starscream. If you're Megatron, I'm Starscream.
oh, I like that. Yeah, that's good.
But I also don't live anywhere near you. So you've got minions, but much like Tyler Durden, you're spread across the country.
Yeah, I'm
this whole
franchising.
Project Mayhem. And you know what? I should have made that comparison because with the useless assistant, it is now, that's an idea. You should probably do that where you do the sock cop meets Tyler Durden, and it's the useless. But then who would be the narrator and who would be Tyler Durden? Would sock cop be Tyler Durden?
Which one is real?
Or, well, technically they're both real if you really
I think I'm real. That's what I think.
Well, I'm pretty sure the useless assistant is real too.
Well, I
he
don't
has
know
a
about
child for crying out loud. Well, I don't know about that.
None of that has been proven in court. Yeah, they did remake the Teletubbies.
They did? I didn't know they remade them.
Yeah, there's new Teletubbies. Baby Sock had it on the TV the other day, and I said, I'll be dadgum, they got new Teletubbies with a different baby, because the original baby that was the son, grew up, so they had to get a different baby. So now it's a whole different baby that's the son. And I was like,
I
wonder what that, did. Galactic.
I mean,
does it affect the gravity?
When the Teletubbies hit, yeah, well, I don't know. When the Teletubbies hit, I was in college at the time, so I didn't watch it. And it wasn't one of those where it's like Sesame Street where you could kind of watch it. And, there are some adult humor, which if Commodore Friday was here, I was watching Hanna-Barbera today, and,
oh, yeah, I saw that.
It is a lot of fun.
He got upset about that, yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure he did.
Hey, Pittsburgh.
But yeah, I saw Pitsy and Dixie, and Jinx is an amazing character. He's not and maybe he is, but I don't know of this character. Whereas say like Yogi is basically Ed Norton, and whatever, it's like based off of a popular comedian all the time. But Jinx the cat, the way he talks, the way he acts, I don't know of any of that character. That Snagglepuss is based off of the guy who played the Cowardly Lion in The Wizard of Oz.
Who was me?
So it was you. I thought you played the guard.
I do
I
two
thought you played
parts.
the guard.
I play the Cowardly Lion
did.
and the guard.
You got ratings. You could also be your Mick Foley moment, because technically, yeah, you are Mick Foley, because Jason Burglar is not the real assistant's name, and then you've got Sock Hop, so you've got Mankind, Cactus Jack, and Dude Love, all. You got the three faces.
Yeah, I'm just trying to enter the Royal Rumble as many times as possible. That's really what the goal is there. I did not know that the sun baby is the reason that people are underground. They must appease it to make the surface not burn. That's interesting Teletubby lore. I had no idea.
Oh, there's Commodore Friday. There's the
he's
Tubby
just
Tabby with the catitude. He's just student. Why is he asleep now because I'm talking?
He hates Mondays.
I'm sure he does. I don't know. I got nothing else to talk about. I was playing Fallout, and you decided to stream and take my advice, so I'd like to get back to Fallout now and just have you
play Fallout with
on.
me, dadgummit. I want to play with you.
I've told you when I'm going to be on. So again, this is much like when I was streaming, and you're like, Blowhard, tell me when you were streaming. And I said, okay, well, this is when I'm going to be streaming. And then you don't show up. And then I said, well, I told you when I was going to be streaming. Well, you didn't tell me soon enough. I said, I gave you a couple hours. I told you to the day beforehand. Well, that's not enough time. And it's just like, well, if you don't want to come, don't want to come. You don't have to, don't gaslight me. You don't owe me anything. You're only blind.
None of that ever happened. You're making it all up in your head.
I'm pretty sure it did. I remember.
No, didn't.
Yeah.
None of it. Nope, none of that happened.
A funny thing did happen when I was playing Fallout. I didn't know, and apparently there's a TeamSpeak program built into it. Because every now and then, the way that's kind of set up is they have you join casual teams, which means you just basically, you find a team and you join it and you do whatever. But the fact that you guys are together, you get like more XP. And that's, it's different than that. And apparently somebody got on and started talking, and I didn't have any idea where this person's voice was coming from. And apparently there's a built-in TeamSpeak, and that's the only person that they know. Because I thought about using Discord with you if we're going to do it. But yeah, I can play Fallout with you. It's, last night was a good time to do it. Well, let's say next Sunday night. And then, we'll go from there. And because I just nuked somebody, and I think I'm done with most of the quests. So now I'm just got to get, I'm at a part where I should be leveled up enough. Then I need to start doing raids and things like that. So
Yeah, you've been talking about these raids.
But,
I haven't made it that far yet.
so there's only one right now, and it's Gleaming Depths. But it's not
That
like
sounds scary.
World of Warcraft where you got like for it. Oh, there's a big snake in it.
Yeah, I
do
don't
know
like
that.
snakes.
So.
Don't like snakes.
All right. Well, I'm going to play and let you back on your stream and do your little silliness.
Well, thank
I
you.
need to
I
find my
appreciate that.
headphones.
Hope you
Yeah,
have fun.
I appreciate. I will have a blast.
Excellent.
And then I'm probably when you were done streaming, I will jump in the shower and then go and dig out my car and then come back inside and eat. So that's my day. That's the day of a 51-year-old man snowed in Indianapolis.
That's beautiful. Just be
have a
sure
good night.
to dry off really well before you go outside. I don't want you to be
No,
just another snowball.
Well, this is so hard. Funny story, real quick, before I go. When I worked at my morning show, we had a weatherman who was kind of an idiot who made Vic Tamlin look like Albert Einstein. But he had only lived in Southern California. I think this was his might have been his first station outside of college, and he was hired for his looks. But so when it got real cold one night, and he got up the next morning, he told everybody to throw hot water on their car to get the ice off of it. And we were all
really?
like,
Is that a good
"No."
idea to do?
Yeah. No, it's not.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Because it sounds like
there's
it
a thing
makes
called-
sense.
No, it doesn't. It sounds like it, but then heat expands things. Heat expands cold things, especially glass.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Heat expands cold things. Okay, cool. Now I know. I wrote it
Yeah.
down so I'll remember.
Yes, heat expands cold things. Not only that, but it will also freeze and then become a sheet of ice, depending on the cold. Like Ari, if Ari was here, she'd be like, "Yeah, that's what it is." Have you ever seen those videos of the Russian guys? It's so cold outside, they throw like a boiling pot of water in the air and then it becomes snow.
Oh, yeah. I have seen that.
It's basically the same. So, all right. Well, have yourself a good show, and I will be on tomorrow night, probably in the background, and I will talk at you later.
All right.
Bye.
Smooches for you, Just Another Blowhard. Thank you so much for calling in. There he goes. Just Another Blowhard. Learned a lot in that phone call. We learned that heat does something. I wrote it down. Heat. I can't read what I wrote. Anyway, heat does something. And also, Los Angeles is in California. So we learned a lot. People in Canada put covers over the windows and keep the wipers up. Oh, that's pretty cool. In the up position, eh? Interesting. Interesting, base guy. Fan of Dodgers. In my 20s, it was the first time I woke up and found frost on my windshield. Tried to wipe it off with a towel. Had to sit in the car a while to see the controls and find the AC. Of course, that day was in Pasadena. Oh, my goodness gracious. California, not Maryland. Yes, indeed. Oh, my goodness gracious. Frost on the old things. Yeah, the door was a little hard to open this morning. Opened the door of the car and it went like it was kind of like frozen or cold or something like that. And I was like, it's only 20-something degrees, you know. I'm going to still speed through the snow in Texas. Hamir, would you stop? You're just as bad as firefighters. Stop speeding in the snow. Don't speed, period. Bad idea. And then, in the snow, it's an even worse idea. How dare you? Why would you do such a thing? Speeding in the thing. The bass guy. Yeah, bass guy watch it on the YouTubes. It's a very lonely, desolate place over there on the YouTubes, but bass guy keeping it nice and cozy. Bass guy keeping it nice and cozy. Smooches for yous. What a great start to a Monday evening. This is Mini Mabel. How are you doing, my friend? Smooches for yous. I was glad to be able to pop in on your stream for a little while the other day. Always good to see my pal Minnie Mabel. having a grand old time. Yes, Billy, I said hi to you all week. Hello, Billy D. Shaka, so saith the bass guy. So you're going to stream 5 days this week. It's looking that way. Looking that way. Yeah, you missed Blowhart's dissertation. He had a lot to say. Lord had a lot to say. But now he's playing this video game. Yeah. Said his piece, moved on down the road. That's what he does. But yeah, Doc Rabbit. Tomorrow evening, which tomorrow evening the show is going to be cut a little bit short. Because then after that, I'm going to be on Ben Monster TV. So, I called it Nico Chan. Smooches Fios. Smooches Fios. Was it about grilled cheese? Oh yeah, Minnie Babel's not a fan of the grilled cheese and tomato soup or tomato soup, as she says. Flor Favito, yes, the movie review. Thank you so much for reminding me. It was about Just Another Blowhard. Wait a minute. Where did it go? Where did it go? Where did it go? Where did it go? Just Another Blowhard Gets Rewound, which we saw that movie. We saw that movie. You made it happen whenever he called in, and then you rewound it. It's about a minute long, the movie, which is pretty good. You know, you don't have to worry about eating all your popcorn before it's over with and stuff like that. So it's a movie about Just Another Blowhard, and it gets rewound. So you see Just Another Blowhard, and he talks. And then you see a rewind, and then he says the same thing again. And then the credits roll. It's a fantastic film. Directed by Martin Scadaboo? Something like that. Tomato soup, just one of the items on the feast. Gotta have that tomato soup. Oh yeah, hot air expands things. We did learn that too. You should definitely watch Thunderpants. Thunderpants. Oh, I don't know Thunderpants. What is Thunderpants? That could be anything. That could be anything. Thunderpants. I need to check that out. I'm sure Googling Thunderpants would be just fine. Nothing untoward would pop up if you Googled that, I'm sure. Is this good as a Heat Wave? Oh, it's got Ron Weasley in it. Oh, it does have Ron Weasley in it? Oh, Thunder! Oh, I know what you're talking. Yes! Oh, my goodness gracious. Yes, I remember seeing the cover to that. I'd never seen that film. But I remember seeing that and being like, wow, how did that happen? How did that happen? I guess it's just saying yes to whatever. Or maybe it was they submitted one script and then whatever he showed up, it's like, turns out there's been a slight change. This is a movie about Thunderpants now. There's going to be a lot of farts. And then he goes, oh, well, I guess I've already signed the thing. Not much I can do about it now. So then he does. I don't know. I haven't seen the film, but I have heard about it. You get that a lot now. People make movies that are like objectively terrible, just so people will be like, because some people make a whole career of making little videos of being like, look how terrible this thing is. Apparently, farts are that funny. You can make a whole movie around them. 60 minutes, no, 90 minutes of that. There we go. Why not? I do love a good fart joke though. Ain't nothing wrong with that at all. We're big fans. Big fans of the funny toots here on the old Sock Cop Show.
The blessing.
I agree. Gotta have the blessing. What was that movie about caveman that was all fart jokes?
Save my walrus!
Some say Cinema Sins was the start of that. I'm like, no, it's been going on a while. Yeah, people have always. Welcome back, Danny Manny. People have always talked garbage about movies. Ever since the movie, the very first movie came out with those people in the thing, people were like, hey, that was a bunch of garbage. It was 80s or early 90s. The Caveman movie that was all about farts? I don't remember. I'm trying to think of Caveman movies. The Flintstones? You'll come up with it here in a minute. The Gods Must Be Crazy? That's what I was thinking. Was it Caveman with Ringo Starr? The Fart Star. Oh my goodness gracious, you're on fire today. I disagree completely. On absolute fire today. Sounds familiar. Caveman with Ringo Starr. Is there a movie about farting cavemen that stars Ringo Starr? How have I not heard about that? If that's true, I feel like they should mail everybody. There needs to be an awareness campaign for that. Yeah, that looks like the one. Caveman with Ringo Starr and Dennis Quaid. And it's about fart jokes? Wow. And Shelley Long is in it. Oh, not the main plot, but it's a joke in it. Oh, well, if it just happens to have a fart joke, that's not as... There you go, Barbara back. Thank you so much, Jack the Ripper. There you go. I was a little kid, and all I remember is the farts. Well, at least you're being honest. There you go. The most memorable part of the movie is the fart joke, so I think that really sells the movie. That's really all you need. Put that right on the poster. And the guy that plays Sloth. Man, I never heard of this film. But it's got everybody in it. Caveman. Should be pretty easy to remember. With Ringo Starr. Grok confirmed. Well, now we've got the authority. It's not great. Well, I sort of used my imagination. It memorializes early caveman painting fart jokes. Preserved for millennia. Oh, that's good.
Tired, Fart Stones, meet the Fart Stones. They're a modern fartastic family. F-A-R-T.
F-A-R-T. What in the way? I don't know why my thing is not working there. I may be out. They may want money from me now. Could be mixed up. Yeah, Blazing Saddles had a pretty good fart scene. All around the campfire, they were having a great time. Doing it too. Yeah, I'm out. We ran out. So we either have to pay or wait till the first of the month to get more text-to-speech things. I ran out. That's why I tried. It was too little too late. I tried to increase the price on it to try to make up for it. But.
F-A-R-T in the USA.
That's what I'm talking about. Thank you so much, Commodore Friday. First of the month is next Sunday. Coming up on Sunday, it'll refresh. I do got welfare gimmicks just at the blowhard. That's what you get on the free one. You only get like $400 a month or something like that. We use them all up. Hope you wear it. Crazy Cat Lady, good to see you. Yes, indeed. Staying warm, nice and cozy in the Casa de Sock. And praise all the good things for that. Having a great time. Hope everybody else is staying warm and everything like that. A lot of weather-related things going on. Australia's too hot. America's too cold. Where's the Goldilocks country? That's where we need to be. We need to go to the Goldilocks country where it's just right. Just right. Is that Spain? All right, here we go. Reckon I'll skedaddle off to Spain then. Yeah, it was kind of chilly, so I came back. Florida, yeah, Florida. I've been to Florida. I'll just wear a sweater. You missed summer, Danny Betty? Well, it's coming. It's coming. I will bring a sweater next time. I was not prepared. I was not prepared for a light breeze. Oh yeah, Hawaii. Yeah, I love Spam and macadamia nuts and pineapples. So Hawaii would be a great place for me to go. I love hula skirts, hula dancing. I'm in the Goldilocks area in South Arizona. Not too hot, not too cold. Hoolery schmoolery. I used to live in South Arizona. Love that place. On Friday, your useless sister tried and failed to impersonate you, silly boy. That guy, oh my goodness gracious. Yeah, I apologize for that guy.
Sock hop.
He's, you know how it is with some people. Mexico is South Arizona. No, Mexico is south of Arizona. Arizona has a north part and a south part. Just like everything has a north and a south part.
Socking, we need one big Hadouken to clear out this 2,000-mile path of ice and snow across the U.S.
I'm sure we can get rid of 2,000 miles of ice and snow with a good Hadouken. Here we go. Hadouken! Is it gone? Is there a southern part of the North Pole? Yeah, there is. Yeah, if you go to the North Pole, there's the north part of it, and then the south part of it, and then there's the east and the west part of it too. It's all relative. All my snow melted. Thank you. You're very welcome. You're very welcome. Whoops, daisies. But now you just triggered massive flooding. Oopsie doopsies. Oopsie doopsies. Close enough to Mexico, but I'm north
Shadow
of Mexico.
Bagram.
Oh my goodness, it doesn't work. Bagram. We're out. We're out of Texas speech. Wow, gone. Where did it go? I don't know how to freeze it again, Quack Sweat. I don't know how. I only know how to melt it with my mighty Hadouken. Did you brush your gums? I smelled that all the way here. Red Riot. Oh my goodness gracious. What a bird. What a bird. Yes, I wash my mouth flaps every morning. And every night before I go to bed. I'll wipe my mouth flaps out. Can't be having any, ham chunks lingering throughout the night or the day or anything like that. Got to scrape all that off of there. Got a nice little squeegee. Mint flavored squeegee. Just go. Get it all out of there. Very important to stay hygienic. There's a flavor savers. That's right. No halitosis here. Everybody have fun tonight. Everybody ham chunk tonight. Everybody ham chunk tonight. Everybody ham chunk tonight. There you go. Enjoy that, Commodore Friday. You deserve it. There you go. There's your trophy. Look at that. Sound effects for flossing, Hulu Shrilly. Is that not what it sounds like when you floss? Mine goes whatever I'm squeaking. Because that's right. No halitosis here. Everybody have fun tonight. Everybody ham chunk tonight. Everybody ham chunk tonight. Everybody ham chunk tonight. There you go. Enjoy that, Commodore Friday. You deserve it. There you go. There's your trophy. Look at that. Sound effects for flossing, Hulu Shrilly. Is that not what it sounds like when you floss? Mine goes. That's also a squeaky wheel on a Hanna-Barbera cartoon. Same sound. Same sound effect. That's not what it sounds like, but it sure is how it feels. That's how I go, based on feel. There's some sort of clown game. It's Seahawks versus Pats for the Superb Owl. I remember when they were two of the perennial bad teams for a decade. This is it's the Birds against the Patriots. There you go. Jolt Freak. Gonna have that stuck in my head all night now. I'll be humming the ham song. Everybody ham chunk tonight. Everybody ham chunk tonight. Yeah. Was outside removing snow. I got rid of all the snow, Florfavino. Oh, that's probably why you came back in. Because I got rid of all of the snow with my mighty Hadouken. How do you feel about all of the assistant's tattoos? Seems like he's a rebel. Well, can't be buried in the Jewish cemetery. I say that. But other than that, I don't really have much opinion about anything that guy does. It's sort of like what do you think about that rabid raccoon that lives in the woods? It's like, well, not my raccoon, not my problem, is what I say. Can't get an MRI. Can't get an MRI. What's going on, Monument? Good to see us. Meow. Welcome in. Can't get an MRI. That's okay. That's okay. There's nothing inside of there anyways. Empty carcass of a man. If I do say so myself. But yeah, so I try not to think about it. Not my business. East Pole, West Pole, South Pole, North Pole, all around the pole. That's right, Florfavino. Everywhere gets a pole. Me and Mr. Oh, we smooching Monument. Smooches for you, my friend. There we go. Look at that. Thank you so much for coming in with the love. Going to do a little bit of snow shoveling at my sibling's house. But I'll call you right after that. Okie dokie. There's a section for Jewish people at the grave in Deadwood, South Carolina. Is there really? Oh, wow. Interesting. Yeah, there's certain people have different burial traditions and things like that. I only know most of them from sitcoms. Oh, South Dakota. Oh, Deadwood, South Dakota. Okay. I mean, I figured there could be more than one Deadwoods. I'm sure there's plenty of places that people showed up for the first time to build a village or a town or whatever, and they were like, oh man, this place has got a bunch of dead wood around. We should call it Deadwood. All right, it's a good name as any. I was going to call it Jeff, but Deadwood's good too. South Dakota. You got South Dakota, North Dakota, East Dakota, West Dakota. All of those very popular places. It was a good, yeah, Deadwood was a good show. I didn't watch it. I seen like bits and pieces of it. But it was, it seemed pretty mature. You know, they said a lot of cursey words and there was a lot of shooting and stuff, which I guess that's how it was back in the old Western times. Feel a bit uncomfortable about the assistant tucking people in. Well, he doesn't. Oh, wait, did he? He better not have. Son of a gun stealing my gimmicks. Left, right, and center. I'm going to have none left. It's just going to be me. Very mature content. Yeah, I'm not old enough to watch stuff like that. I got to wait until I'm at least 150. The Dakotas, where people go to freeze off their ham chunks. Oh, my ham chunks need freezing. Time to go to the Dakotas. Famous for freezing your ham chunks off. So I got losing going at a reasonable speed, Alabama. That's right, Chance to teach you. Completely tolerable city. The western part of southeast North Dakota is lovely, I hear. Oh, yeah, that's a great part of town, Daddy Blue Jeans. That's a great part. Very confusing to get there, but yeah. You a big fan of ham, hence the ham truck? I do like a ham. Yeah, I like a ham. Ham is good. I wouldn't say it's my favorite food, but it's definitely one of the funnier foods. A ham. You know what I mean? Ham. It's just funny. Just the whole idea of it. Tiny corns is up there as one of my favorite foods. I like a lot of foods. I like a lot of the foods. But also, you know, you can't go wrong with a power ham.
Tiny corns.
Gallon of tiny corns and some power ham and some Cheddar Bay biscuits. All of these very delicious, very funny foods. And if you can get a giggle and some calories out of something, I support that. I'm a big fan of that. Grilled cheese also kind of funny.
Now, have you ever had any experience with being funny?
Ironic that the one you don't like, chat gets to feed you. Oh my goodness, I never even thought about that. Never even thought about that. What about a gallon of tiny bunions? Loose bunions? Like cut off. Look, Jolt Freak knows all about the power ham. You always think of Jim Carrey when thinking of tiny corn. What did Jim Carrey do to tiny corn? I don't remember Jim Carrey. Does he eat it like a... No, what's that? Somebody eats it like it's a little corn on the cob. Yeah, Red Rat, that's disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. Yeah, that was Tom Hanks. Tom Hanks did that in Big. What did he do in Dumb and Dumber? With the tiny corn. I had to wait. That was just the VHS of the day the other day.
Monica.
There it is. There's a power ham. Power ham. Power ham. Oh, it's okay, Hoolery Schmoolery. Yeah, it's hard to remember which actor ate a tiny corn as if it was a large corn. A lot of them look alike.
Stormtrooper, next movie review will Minimable dunks a grilled cheese on tomato soup.
That's never going to happen, Flor Vivino. Minimable doesn't eat cheese. And even if she did, would not be dipping it in no tomato soup. Tomato bisque now, on the other hand. Quack Splat, that's some good stuff. Man, I got to tell you, that stuff is good. From what I hear. This is confusing. Thank you, Jolt Freak. Smooches for you, my friend. And Flor Vivino, thank you so much. Much love, my friend. And I do have a VHS of the day. I was looking through my VHS shelf, trying to pick a VHS, and I was looking through all of them, and I said, what about Breakfast at Tiffany's? Yes, indeed. With Audrey Hepburn. Breakfast at Tiffany's. Both kind of like it, and I said, well, that's one thing we've got. Did you know that the UA broke one of your VHSs on Friday? He did what? No. Just got paid back for ham chunk with Deep Blue something. He chucked it across the. Oh my goodness gracious! I'm gonna have to have somebody check the replay on that and press charges. Definitely gonna press charges. That's what I call my wife when I met her. I used to call her Breakfast at Tiffany's because her name was Tiffany's. Jump Freak, that's fantastic. And I said, what about Breakfast at Tiffany's? There's Tiffany right there. No, that's not Tiffany. That's Audrey Hepburn. That's Holly Golightly is her name. Now, is it rewound or is it not rewound? We're going to find out together. Managed prediction, VHS rewound or is it not rewound? Not going to do 10 minutes. We're going to do 5 minutes. 5 minutes because I want to do this and then I want to do a couple of duck races before I have to go pick up baby sock. So is she a Tiffany sock? Posh. Very posh. Very posh. Very racist film. Yes, it is. Yeah, Andy Rooney.
Just a quick update. After 8 years we finally received a credible tip on my lost pants. All signs are leading to that coconut crab lover.
Thank you so much, Billy D, for that breaking news. Yes, indeed. I'm glad you finally found your pants. It's been a long time. Been looking for his pants. Breakfast at Tiffany's by Deep Blue something. Yeah, I was doing that. That's a great song. You had Breakfast at Tiffany. It ended abruptly when she ran me out of her apartment. Oh my goodness gracious, Red Riot. Didn't have permission to be at Tiffany's. They're eating breakfast there. Just rummaging through the cabinets and heated up a Pop-Tart. Yep, there it is. Breakfast at Tiffany's. Let me read the back of it for you, just in case you're unfamiliar. It won 2 Oscars. The romantic comedy that sparkles like diamonds. That's what it says on the back. That's not my words. That's the cardboard's words. The names Audrey Hepburn and Holly Golightly have become synonymous since this dazzling romantic comedy was translated to the screen from Truman Capote's best-selling novella. Holly is a deliciously eccentric New York City playgirl determined to marry a Brazilian millionaire. Where ain't we all, girlfriend? George Peppard plays her next-door neighbor, a writer who is sponsored by a wealthy Patricia Neal. Guessing who's the right man for Holly is easy. Seeing just how the romance blossoms is one of the enduring delights of this gem-like treat set to Henry Mancini's Oscar-winning score and the Oscar-winning Mancini-Johnny Mercer song, Moon River, Moon River. I prefer breakfast at Debbie Gibson. I'll see myself out. Breakfast at, I didn't have breakfast with Tiffany, but I did. It was around breakfast time.
Stormtrooper, there ought to be a law against at Sock Cop and at Queen Goldie streaming at same time. Fortunately, I have 2 mobile devices.
Gotta have 2 mobile devices in this day and age.
Oscar like the fish.
Oscar like the fish, exactly right. Is it Moon River a nudist river? I think all rivers are pretty nude. Unless they're wearing like a river shirt, something like that. Most of them are nude. And it does have a picture. Just the Blowhard was talking about this movie being racist. There's a picture of old Mickey Rooney or Andy Rooney. I always forget which one it is. Fortunately, I have like 20, 30 tabs. There's no telling how much. Commodore Friday. I hate to go off on this tangent. Call you out like this, Commodore Friday. Oh, yeah, Mickey Rourke, whatever. Yeah, Mickey Rourke. That's it. In that movie, The Wrestler. And anyway, you posted your year-end Twitch thing. And it said that you watch Twitch for more hours than there are in a year. And I'm like, how many things you got open all the time? You watching like 20 or 30 people sleeping? Just in various different tabs. I'm impressed. Or are you a time traveler? Are you like that guy that's stuck in France in the year 2055? Maybe you're a time traveler. And you could pause time and watch all the things. Cancel cable for Twitch. Cheaper and more interesting stuff anyways. No, you're absolutely right. I didn't mean to call you out like that. I was just saying you're a time traveler is all I'm saying. Teach me your ways. I want to know. I want to know. Isn't Andy Rooney the UFC fighter? No, I think he is Conan O'Brien's sidekick. Yeah, Andy Rooney. Yeah. I think he also started McDonald's? No, I'm thinking of Andy McDonald. That's a guy who used to live across the street from me. I leave stuff running overnight. I leave stuff on for Frank when I leave. He seems to prefer it over silent. Oh, there you go. Well, that's nice of you to do that for Frank. He's like a Hulk Hogan who kept wrestling Japan and America in the same day, a.k.a. delusional. Ooh, interesting. Andy Rooney has been dead for more than 60 minutes. Oh, is that true? Wow. No, she was in Groundhog Day. Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah, Andy McDowell. Yeah. Yeah, she was in Groundhog Day. That's Andy Richter. Andy Rooney is What's the Deal with Such and Such old guy. Andy... Andy Kaufman. Andy Kaufman, that's who I was trying to think of. Yeah, it's Andy Kaufman in this movie. Malcolm McDowell, he killed Captain Kirk. No. Malcolm McDowell, he was in that one movie with the ultra violence and all that kind of stuff. That was Malcolm McDowell. And then he had a kid. And then the kid did stuff too. Anyways, Breakfast at Tiffany's. Breakfast at Tiffany's. Oh yeah, that's right, Chance Satishi. Yeah, I used to interact with him on Periscope back in the day. Roger McDowell, that's right, famous painter Roger McDowell. There you go. All right, here we go. Let's find out if this gimmick is rewound and not rewound. Let's do the drum roll, please. And I said, what about Breakfast at Tiffany's? She said, I think I rewound the film. Yes, as I recall, I think we both rewound it. It's rewound. Oh, my goodness gracious. Look at that. 100% rewound. So if you guessed rewound, you got some Roger McDowell is a clown that sells cheeseburgers. Oh, Ed McDowell's? Kaufman Rooney? No. You're thinking of Dennis Rodman. Dennis Rodman. He was a professional wrestler. He was part of the NWO. And his daughter is a soccer player. They have the golden arches. We have the golden arcs. It's completely different. See, their Big Mac goes dum 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 dum, and ours goes dum 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 dum. See, it's totally different. Totally different. He's also the inventor of window dowels. No. You're thinking of his wife. After he passed, she became the widow dowel. There you go. You still have the VHS you sold me through the useless assistant. The useless assistant sold you a VHS, Red Riot? Which one was it? Wait! Oh, I know what it was. Yeah. Hey, okay. I remember now. Just that slight change. He also, Bessie's in North... Yeah, he's the only reason that we haven't gone to war with North Korea. VR troopers, that's right. That's right, Red Riot. I remember now. Oh, man. That's fantastic. What is that, the one who killed her lovers with a white dahlia? Oh, no. That's Agatha Christie. She came out with a cereal, Agatha Crispies. I used to eat that every day. Until they came out and said it had a whole bunch of uranium in it. But, of course, everybody knows that story. All right, we're going to race a couple of ducks before we get out of here. We learned a lot about Hollywood today, though. Just know the Blowhard called in and let us know that he used to live there, so that's an important thing. You're radio fever, blah, 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 blah. That song was in the latest episode. But isn't she who sailed and did TV specials on National Geographic on the Arctic? Oh, no. You're thinking of, what's her name? Anne Frank. That was her name. She was the pilot. She was the first one to fly a regular plane to the moon. All right, we're going to play some duck race. Here we go. Eventually. Maybe. There it is. Besmirching your call. No, I was just recapping it. All right, now, exclamation point quack should work. No, I did not. I did not besmirch your phone call. I was simply saying that we talked a lot about Hollywood today. Oh my goodness gracious. Oh my goodness. Exclamation point quack. Put a duck in the pond. Exclamation point duck hat. Space, then the name of a hat. Gabe, what's going on, my friend? So good to see you. We still on? We're gonna watch a movie tonight, Gabe? Then tomorrow, could be on Control Alt Death, discussing the movie on the old Ben Monster TV channel. Yeah, I was just about to do that. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for doing the shout out to Ben Monster TV. If you're not already, I'm pretty sure you're already following Ben Monster TV. But if you're not, be sure to follow it so that way you'll be ready for me to be a guest on there tomorrow. Looking forward to hanging out with you, with all of you crazy characters. It's always a good time. The production values are always off the charts. A bunch of very funny, quick fellas, quick ladies that call in. Very talented group that I am more than happy to ride the coattails of. Looking forward to it. Exclamation point quack. And we're going to start this race in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, chance to teach you right in at the last second. Whammos. Whammos. I disagree completely. Off to an early lead. There's Gabe. W Power Duck. Control Alt Quack. We got Mario 64. That's a pretty good game, Mario 64. If it's 1996. Hoolery schmoolery. Go duck yourself. There we go. There's Red Riot. There's Pee Pee Poo Poo. Quilly Nelson. Very heated battle. Heated battle. Hopefully nobody gets stuck. Hopefully nobody gets stuck. We had a good run there for a while. A couple days where there were no stuck ducks. And then I feel like the next time we raced. Commodore Friday, me too. I did the exact same thing. I was like, oh, I'm going to play Mario 64 on the Switch. And I'm like, it doesn't make any sense. Doesn't make any sense. Like the controls and stuff are all weird. Because they had the weird C buttons on the Trident thing. And then so they're like, oh, we'll just put them over here on this thing. But it doesn't work the way you expect it to. It's all kinds of cattywampus. It's very frustrating. Very frustrating. My duck name is your Discord name. There's the Discord. Exclamation point Discord. Get you that link. You can join in. Hoolery Schmoolery is the winner. Congratulations, Hoolery Schmoolery. Hoolery Schmoolery won the race. And Gabe's in second place. Princess Ruth in third. Red Riot in fourth place. Way to go, Hoolery Schmoolery. Woo! Yes, indeed. Go duck yourself, rounding out the top 5. We got Man Behind the Sock in 6th place. Just under Blowhard in 7th. Quilly Nelson on the road again in 8th place. Pee Pee Poo Poo in 9th. W Power Duck rounding out the top 10. Quack Splat in 11th. Control Alt Quack in 12th. Looks like Karen Susie. Lucky number 13th. I disagree completely. Minnie and Oink. Mario 64 may be stuck. We're going to have to check in just a minute. I disagree completely. First time in a long time. You'll take 4th. Good. Minnie in 15th. Then here come Oink. Eventually. Maybe. Oink. Hello, Oink. Earth to Oink the Duck. The finish line is this way. Finish line is this way, sir. Well, madam. And Oink. Looks like it'll be the winner of the Sock Hop Going at a Reasonable Speed Award on account of Mario. Oh my goodness, yes, we got a stuck duck, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, you hate to see it. You hate to see it. But Mario 64 is a stuck duck while the ads play. Well, at least the people that are watching ads will be spared. The sadness. The absolute sadness of the stuck duck.
Wow. Why?
Stormtrooper, after Friday's stream all my grilled cheese went missing. I was cheese-baggled.
Baggled. There's nothing worse than getting cheese burgled. Oh, the humanity. Congratulations, Hoolery Schmoolery. And congratulations to Oink for being the winner of the Sock Cup going at a reasonable speed award. And since it's a snow day for a lot of us, we'll do the snow level. Last race. Exclamation point quack. Put a duck in the pond. Why? Why? Thank you, Hoolery Schmoolery. Yes, indeed. Exclamation point quack. Put a duck in the pond. Exclamation point duck. Hat. It won't remember your hat, but it will remember your name. And I am the same way. Actually, I'm the opposite. If you wear a funny hat, I will remember that funny hat the rest of my life. But you tell me your name, I'm going to be like, I'm sorry, what was your name again? You'd be like, Steve. And I'll be like, oh, sorry about that, Jeff. What did you say your name was? I said my name was Steve. Eric? No. A color-changing sock cop. Where? What if your name is Funny Hat? Oh, I don't know. I think that would be one extreme. Either I would remember your name forever, or never would remember it. Nappy, what's going on now? Oh my goodness gracious, Nappy, I keep forgetting to message you until it's like a bad time to do so. I'm gonna do that very soon. Name, forgot my own name. That happens a lot. That happens a lot to your old pal, Mustache Face, or whatever my name is. Watch me whips. That I do with them nays. There's never a bad time to message you, silly goose. None of us sleep. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. Yeah, that's true. I do feel at this point in just the history of, you know, the world, like it's perfectly acceptable to send somebody a message any time of day. Because if it's 2 o'clock in the morning and you get woken up by a text message, that's your own thing. You should have it on silent. Like that. This is a basic life skill everybody should have by now. Whenever you go to bed, just have it set to the emergency phone calls or whatever, or just don't, and just have a good night's sleep, and then discover whatever disasters happened overnight in the morning, as the good Lord intended. All right, here we go. We're gonna start the race in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0, 1. Oh, it's going back up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 0. Unless you know they have you as an emergency contact. Yeah, that's true. But I should not be anybody's emergency contact. I'm just gonna put a blanket statement out right there. If you have me as your emergency contact, bad idea. Bad idea. If their grandmama dies at 2 a.m., is it really any worse if I don't know about it till 10 a.m.? Yeah, what are you supposed to do? Wake up and do CPR? You know what I mean? They got people, that's their whole job to do that. Let them deal with that. I'm snoozing. You know, I'm right in the middle of a dream. I got to build a go-kart with my ex-landlord. I'm busy. More of an eventual contact type. The eventual. If you get down to me, nobody else would answer the phone. There's probably a big problem. I had do not disturb on and had no one allowed to get through, but my husband's call came through. Yeah, usually if the phone will decide sometimes. The phone will decide. Be like, I think this is important. Depends on whether I'm in the ooh. It's a good point, floating the female. Hope that relationship with the landlord ended amicably. Yeah, pretty much. It was just more of just like a ghost situation. I was like, hey, I moved out. Used to dream about building a go-kart with your ex-landlord. I still do, but I used to too. Gabe gets it. Gabe gets it. Doodly-doo building. It wasn't important. He wanted to know if the chicken from last night could be eaten for lunch. Oh my goodness gracious! They should ask that. They should say, "What is your thing? What are you calling for?" So I need to find out if this chicken's safe to eat. Then the phone was like, "Wow, that is vital information. Humans need nourishment, from what I understand." And if they don't consume calories, they will perish. This is clearly an emergency. And then put the call right through. What's going on, Ari Bobari? Smooches Fios. Just forgot my own name. Let's see. Oh, doodly-doo building. Doodly-doo, there's a building. Doodly-doo. Yeah, what's going on with these buildings everywhere, you know?
Doodly-doo, hey, there's a building.
Hey, there's a building. Like it's some big deal. Doodly-doo, where's the building? There you won the race there. Wow. Yeah, congratulations there. That's pretty nice. Yeah, win a race, yeah. The Fez of the Furious in second place. Egress Pie Gabe in fourth place. Red Riot rounding out the top five. We got Go Duck Yourself. Doodly-doo. There's a building in first place. Pee-pee poo-poo. Pee-pee poo-poo in seventh place. Hoolery Schmoolery in eighth place. I disagree completely. Came in ninth place.
Spaghetti time.
Forgot my own name rounding out the top 10. Karen Susie in 11th. What blasphemy? Blasphemy.
The blessing. Save my walrus.
Quackatha Christie in 12th. Just another blowhard in lucky number 13. Still love to watch the snow fall. And see, Ari Bobari. Princess Ruth. Princess Ruth in 14th. And it looks like Minnie is the winner of the sock hop going at a reasonable speed. Award! Congratulations. Congratulations, Doodly-Doo Building and Minnie. The winners. The winners. Absolute winners. Cannot win any more than that. Win, 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 win. Also, there's a thin line between Norm and Dennis Millett impressions. I don't know who that is. Especially if it's a heart attack wet snow. You don't want that. You do not want that. TWITCH Twitch. You can come here and shovel and watch it fall at the same time. What an offer.
It's my favorite Floyd Vivino.
What an offer. I guess we're going to raid Quinn Goldie. Also, I never said you hated snow. Did I say that you said that I hated snow? I don't remember that. I can't keep track of all the lies I tell. Quinn Goldie. That's who we're going to raid. Like it or not, I don't know what she's doing. Walking Dead. Playing a video game. Something along those lines. So here we go. Sock Hop loves you, everybody. That was a naughty video game. Oh, I missed it. I missed it. Sock Hop loves you, everybody. Hope you have a fantastic rest of your evening. Minnie Mabel, fantastic rest of your day, everybody. Guys, Ari Bobari, what is it? Oh, have a good day. No tucking at this hour. Yes, there will be tucking. You just had a random lady open your car hatch. What in the world? No, not that. Do you need me to come fight him? No. Stay safe out there. All right. Have a good day, everybody. Sock Hop loves you. Smooches for yous. I'll be back tomorrow evening. And we'll do the things again. In this wonderful kingdom of the internet. But for now, tell him goodnight, old man. Tell him goodnight. We're running out of time. Tell him goodnight, old man.
And now, folks, it's time to say goodnight. We sincerely appreciate your patronage and hope we've succeeded in bringing you an enjoyable evening of entertainment.
Now,
Please drive home carefully and
experience
come back
with being
again
funny?
soon. Good night.
Good night, everybody. What a time.